My balls keep telling me to let me just let me
I think our friend Shiloh has broken TOS on Twitter. I mean, there's no there's no clearer example of target harassment that we're going to show you if that's truly against the laws. This Onision story is dead. And it turned into, unfortunately, what I warned about in the news channel, it has turned into a full-fledged witch hunt. Nick DiOrio is a exposed YouTuber. He's the best in the business. And he doesn't dox people, and he's certainly not a predator. What he did is he got to the bottom of something. It's no different, and the very real victims, that is Shiloh and Sarah, they are not above criticism.
That's a lot of money, I guess.
I'll tell you that right now.
Person of color.
There's something shady going on. It needs to be called out. Please report Nicholas DiOrio releasing private DMs. It's not against the rules. Private information like your address, things of that nature. It's DMs. No one's ever gotten dropped for that. None. Encouraging the doxing of a 19-year-old girl. How did they get to that stretch? So this is where it all starts. To report this account, which I actually think this is a violation right here.
Yeah.
This is target harassment.
And we have it in TOS, it says.
So what started this off now? Nick leaked some DMs?
Yes, he did. He leaked some DMs between another person who is involved in the Onision case.
Okay.
Disproving the laptop.
My DM, she admits putting money towards college. This is Sarah. If you didn't have it during the entire time Chris supposedly, give it to the FBI. Why do you suddenly need an influx of donations and replacement? All right, what Nick's talking about is Shiloh, for some reason, Sarah, for some reason yesterday, said she definitely handed over to the FBI in Michigan. And then also asked to fund her for a new laptop, which is bizarre because when Vince and Chris Hansen had it, she didn't seem to raise money for it. Here's her explanation. After I sent it out the first time, a friend let me borrow theirs for the while. Okay. And they recently took it back. School isn't starting until September, but I didn't think I'd get this much this quickly. Any extra money donations is going to tuition costs. Tuition costs? I live on my own. I have a full-time job. I just finally, today, I got word from an agent. Why can't we know the name? That I was allowed to tell people that I gave it to the FBI. So that begs the question, since I'm not aware of any court order, that who is able to silence you? Under what law can how can the FBI tell you not to speak publicly? They could suggest it, I suppose. But why? That doesn't even make any sense. Like, why would they tell the FBI? Why would the FBI say, now you're allowed to talk about it?
Drawing account saying that how Nick saying a good point is proof that he was helping them.
Well, it depends on what kind of info they're trying to get on her. If they're trying to find out if she's lying, that's legitimate. And there's enough probable cause here. The Good Fine tweet was in relation to that woman who sent me a video of Sarah admitting she never wanted money and Repsion paid her. All right, that's another red flag right there. Now, she has every right to send money. I seem to remember her asking for money for building the fridge, that she had to turn over money to building the fridge during one of his IRL streams, to victims. So this is starting to look like a grift. The woman who sent me the clip went and said crazy shit after and through the night. I didn't support any of that. That's their evidence. So basically, a crazy person found legitimate evidence, and I guess she's done crazy things, and somehow that makes Nick's a doxer because he said good find.
Yeah.
This looks like a cover-up. Anyone who know what city in Michigan she's in, we could figure out. So, she's probably looking for the FBI office.
Yep.
Because I tell you what, I'm suspicious if you went to the FBI. Does anybody know what city of Michigan? And I'm sure we can figure it out. I'm in Michigan. I'm quite familiar with the schools. Yeah, so this is going a little too far, I suppose. But if she doesn't release the information, it is journalism.
Yeah, Nick never ever replied to that tweet over there.
Nick,
Anyone know?
Nick didn't reply to this tweet. So they're trying to say he replied with good find to this tweet. So now, this looks like a cover up.
Yeah.
We have a cover up on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Here's how YT. How are you, sir?
I'm someone who is very anti-Onision. This is just fucking disappointing.
Yeah, I know it sucks, right?
Now,
guess what? Now you're a predator. Now you protect predators. You've joined my team because I'm disappointed as well.
This is something I could see Daniel Keem doing.
Yeah, we busted his ass too, going to Zoom and trying to fucking dox people and put a false predator tag on them. Billy the Fridge.
What's happening? How you doing?
Tell me what's going on, man.
I'm just here to promote my new Venmo.
Boy, you really want to piss off the anti-O crew, do you? Don't you?
Nah, dude, like straight up, those girls should make all the money they can off this. Who cares?
Yeah, well, it doesn't mean they're immune from criticism.
Oh yeah, but like that's the thing, right? They have that power not to be questioned, and they've been using it. Like they've been like.
Well, I think
I've been the target of it, and it's not just like the girls. It's the entire like community. They have this pitchfork power.
Yeah, and
you know I've been called a predator 1,000 times for years. I put up with it for a while until I was like, you know what, it's just is not worth it anymore. And it still comes back out, you know, every couple of months. You get hit with the same stuff because angry little people just want to.
Yeah, well,
they want an ending to this saga, right? They want the story to end.
The problem is,
and they're not getting it.
Yeah, you know, that's the thing, you know, and that's life. A story in life doesn't finish up real neat like the end of Law and Order. In fact, most life is a series of unresolved consequences or unresolved issues. You know,
Fuzzhouse says, I called Billy a grifter, but he's not a predator. He gave $2 to say that. Thank you for your $2. As we're all grifters here. We want that $2. Send one to my channel next. Thank you.